in my shower, Jersey, glasses. This Alan Boyko. Stick your feet up. We're having a talent show. Because her mom, who always reminded her young son that his talent was a gift from God, to Alan Boyko, my fair-haired friend. I've heard all about them. 10 hours of endless embarrassment and non-stop nausea, and that's just for the audience. But it's a lot worse for the performers. Some people never recover their shattered egos. But Mrs. Green says every one of us has to do something. She says we must be on stage for at least a minute, and not longer than an hour. I really want to be on the stage, yeah, the first stage out of town. Guess that was sarcasm. Jump, boy. Show bus. On our way home, I asked my pals what they're doing, what they're going to do. Eric says that he's going to tell jokes. He'll be some sort of a stand-up comic Kazi. I'm sure we've heard all his jokes already. The big book of the worst jokes ever told. Freddie says he's going to recite his recipe for apple turnovers. Derek is going to spin a hula hoop. Randy will perform his most mystifying magic trick. He's going to pull his head out of a hat. Penny's excited to lip-sync Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, and Doris, who takes ballet lessons, says she's going to dance the Dying Swan from Swine Luck or something like that. Your lips are moving. What happened?
I don't know, we still fighting or what?
I'm reading a book.
What happened with Omar?
Everyone asks me what I'm going to do. I just stare out. You did? Congratulations. Whoa. First DMV permit in the world.
Yeah, all the way till next year.
All the way till next century. Everyone asks me what I'm going to do. I just stare out the foggy window and mumble. You'll see. What am I going to do?
I miss sick.
Okay. That's okay. My major talents are very specialized. I'm a great burper. I can burp Yankee Doodle after drinking a soda. I can wiggle my ears and clasp my eyes at the same time. I can touch the tip of my nose with the end of my tongue. But Freddie can pick his nose. I can squirt milk out of my nose. I did at Thanksgiving, but no one applauded. Gross. I can make my armpits quack like a duck. Quack, 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 quack. I can stand upside down if someone holds my feet. Or I can stand right side up if there's a floor. I can tie my body in a knot, but it takes an hour to get it untied. I can make a Pigzilla monster face or do my Count Dracula imitation. can blow in a bottle and sound like a foghorn. I just don't know what to do. I have so many talents. Mother knows best. I share my problem with my mom. Big mistake. She decides to help. She suggested I do a nice little dance. Never, she says I have a sweet singing voice. Forget it. Next she tells me I have a nice smile. Couldn't I just smile for a minute? I don't think so. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, Danny boy. Tick, 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 tick. Now she really puts on her thinking cap. I'm in big trouble. I know, she says. You can learn how to play the piano. And before I can throw up or even yell, she's already calling Mrs. Fumble, the piano teacher. Oh, great. Now I have to take piano lessons. Trouble, trouble. The first lesson is a complete disaster. I have 2 left hands and they're all thumbs. I finally find the middle C and hit it with my elbow. Mrs. Fumble wears tons of perfume. She smells like a flower show. I will smell like a wedding for a week. She's as big as a wrestler and always sits on the little piano bench with me. I can hardly see around her and my side of the bench keeps lifting up in the air. She asks me why I want to play the piano. I say I don't. I'd rather be playing baseball. You're terrible. Lousy. Grr. Bend your untalented fingers and play. Slide, slip, slip. My mom says that one day I will be the hit of the party when I sit down to play. I don't want to be the hit of the party. I just want to get through 1 minute on stage. Ouch, you stink. Cling, ding, ding, bing. Keyboard. Instead of playing baseball, building race car models, or going swimming and becoming a swordfish, here I am still practicing. This is hard. Ching, 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 ching. I have to play the same thing over and over for a whole hour, and what makes things worse, I have to listen to it. The only good thing about playing piano is that you can do it sitting down. After 4 weeks, 5 lessons, and thousands of hours practicing, I can now play chopsticks. The good news is it takes just about a minute to play. Yuck, change the channel. Showbiz gossip. I call the other kids to hear how they're doing. Eric tells me all his jokes. I've heard them before, and they're about as funny as a math test. Freddie shares his recipe for apple turnovers. It sounds like the only thing it will turn over is your stomach. Take a ripe red apple. Flour, milk, chocolate. Derek says he's a little bit dizzy from all the hula hooping. Randy the Magnificent tells me that great magicians never give away their tricks. Penny says her lips are in a cast. She's spraying them practicing, and Doris asked me if I have any feathers for her costume. This is going to be quite a show. I can see it now. Stage struck out. The auditorium lights dim. The spotlight falls on Eric, but it doesn't hurt him. He gets up and tells his first joke. No one laughs. He tries the second joke. Again, no one laughs. Here comes his third joke. It's about the principal. Everyone laughs, and he gets sent to the principal's office. take one egg, then a hush falls over the audience. Freddie, who's wearing a chef's hat, opens his cookbook and reads the recipe for apple turnovers. Everyone's mouth is watering. It's close to lunchtime. Then Randy comes out. He's wearing a magician's hat. He tells the audience that he's going to pull a human head out of it. There's a slow drum roll, and he pulls the hat off his head, bows, and walks quickly off stage. Everyone is mystified. Thank you. Okay. Now Derek comes out. He's wearing a hula hoop. He spins it once and it spirals down to his feet. Everyone boos. He lifts up the hula hoop and tries again. It drops straight to the floor, but Derek doesn't give up. He keeps trying for an hour. Finally, Mrs. Green comes out and pulls him off the stage with the hoop. Ouch. Penny walks on stage. Her lips are out of the cast. Soon the CD is playing and we have to wait 4 movements until people start singing. But when they finally do, the CD starts skipping. Penny starts to cry and skips off stage. I hope there's not a talent scout in the audience. My love is, my love is, my love is. The lights on the stage turn blue. And Doris comes out covered in feathers. She spins around and her feathers begin to fly off and float off over the audience. Dying Swan is right. When she's done, she's ready for the oven. Then it's my turn. Mr. Smudge, the school janitor, rolls out a concert grand piano. I come out and bow politely. I sit down at the keyboard and lift my hands. My 2 fingers are poised in the air. Suddenly everyone begins sniffing and holding their noses. The entire auditorium is filled with the scent of lilacs, shades of Fumble. Mrs. Fumble. Soon everyone runs outside to get a breath of fresh air. I'm sitting at the piano alone, all that practicing for nothing. Suddenly I wake up. It's time for bed. I can't believe the talent show is tomorrow. That night I have a dream. Well, more like a nightmare. Curtain. There's a big, bright stage and millions of people are sitting out in the audience. I'm standing in the middle of the stage. I can hear them all breathing. I'm wearing a purple tuxedo with a silver bow tie. I take off my pink top hat. I announce that I will pull a live rabbit out of my top hat. There's a slow drum roll, and I reach into the hat and pull out a mouse. Everyone shouts, "That's not a rabbit." I reach back into the hat, pull out a cat. "That's not a rabbit either," the audience yells. I keep on trying the trick until the stage looks like Noah's Ark. Everything from artworks to zebras, but not one rabbit. Everyone boos and then throws carrots at me. Then finally the stage curtain comes down. Star is born. Well, it's 10 a.m. showtime. Everyone in school fills the auditorium. Little kids, big kids, teachers, relatives, all expecting to be entertained. We huddle together backstage. Doris is in her feathers, Freddie's in his chef's hat, Penny's wearing lipstick, Randy's in his magician's hat, Eric is wearing a red ball on his nose, and that's funny stuff. The lights slowly dim, the curtain rises. We point to Eric. He's first. He steps out on stage. He taps the microphone. All eyes are on him. It sounds like elephants on a giant trampoline. He clears his throat and tells his first joke. Everyone laughs. Ha ha ha. What do birds say on Halloween? Twig or tweet? What nut is like a sneeze? A cashew. Cashew. Honk honk ha ha ha. Twig or tweet? Smell my feet. They applaud when Freddie reads his recipe, and they gasp when Randy takes off his hat and pulls out Waldo, our class hamster. Take 2 eggs, clap, clap, clap. Squeak! Presto! Clap, clap, clap. Dirk has tied his hula hoop to his belt, and he spins around. Penny lip-syncs squirrels just want to have fun, and everyone in the audience want to have fun too. Clap, clap, clap. Doris gets through her dance only losing 3 feathers. That's certainly a feather in her cap. Clap, clap, clap. Mrs. Smith slowly rolls out the piano. I come out and sit down, and I take off my shoes and socks. I play chopsticks like it's never been played with my toes, and the audience goes wild. Ching, ching, ching. Ching, ching, ching. We're a hit. I've snatched victory from the toes of defeat. Well, this is my first stop to stardom. I hope we can have another talent show next week. I will play chopsticks with my elbows. I'm just getting warmed up. Thank you, thank you. Clap, clap, clap. Encore, bravo, encore. Thank you guys. My page is facebook.com/YOSALLPLAY. YOSALLOPLAY. It's time for the school talent show. Too bad. For your best talent is squirting milk from your nose. Even worse, your mom makes you take piano lessons from smelly Mrs. Fumble. And no one said that there would be millions of people watching. The talent show from the Black Lagoon must go on. See you guys later. And congratulations to Ruben for getting his DMV driver's license permit. Woohoo! Now he can drive me around.